Good evening. Welcome to ORP TV News, coming to you live on this Wednesday, September 27th. Almost through this month. We're about into October already, but we're coming to you from the JK Auto Repair Studio. JK Auto Repair, a full-service car care provider located in Ozark, Missouri. My buddies John King, Zach Jones take great care of you. 417-581-2004. Give them a call and set up an appointment. This is the Twister Alley Raceway midweek show. Twister Alley Raceway, just a great track located just south of Monette. You want to check them out. Twister Alley Raceway, fantastic kart racing. Our sponsors, from Hannah O from Home Sweet Home Realty and Associates. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, both, she can guide you through the entire process from beginning to end, make it seamless. You won't have any trouble, no stress. You'll love buying a house. 417-631-7657 for Hannah O. Our buddy Austin Aziz Racing. Austin Aziz on Facebook. AAA Race Show does a fantastic job. Give my buddy Austin Aziz a follow. And our sponsors, Sigs and Swigs in Nixa, Missouri, Whistle Stop in Monette, Busted Still and Clever, Seymour Liquor and Tobacco in Seymour, Missouri, the Trading Post in Hartville, and Shiners in Aurora. Make sure you check them out. South Fork family of liquor stores, those sponsors, plus Team Aziz, AAA Race Show, Down to Earth Lawn and Landscaping, Titans at 10-5, they have a big race going on this weekend. We'll tell you about that in just a minute. The MKRA Midwest Kart Racing by Kenny Foster and the Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame. Don't forget, it's open right now. You can submit your nominations for the Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame class number 5. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series news. This kind of broke late today. I didn't know anything about this coming, so it was a bit of a surprise to me. Kyle Busch Motorsports. Kyle Busch has sold his truck charter. So his team that he has there, he's certainly driven that truck to a lot of victories himself. That has been sold. He put out a statement about that. We won't read that to you now, but it's posted, you can read it. In essence, saying that it started back in 2010. Never thought they'd be able to win 100 races with 18 different drivers. Great history of winning and racers and performance by Kyle Busch Motorsports, the truck series. They sold that to Spire Motorsports. No word that I saw yet as to who would be driving the trucks for Spires or what they paid to get it. But between the Xfinity Series, the Cup Series, a new daughter, his son, wife, something had to give. So the truck charter has been sold to Spire Motorsports for next year. NHRA, unbelievable news this week coming out of NHRA. Mike Salinas joined the 300 mile per hour at the 8th Mile Club. What's that mean? Well, you may think, well, I thought they've been doing over 300 miles per hour. Well, let me give you a little bit of backstory. 1964, Don Garlitz runs the first ever 200 mile per hour run. You see Don Garlitz there. This is the old slingshot motor kart back when they would have the motor up front. That's how everybody did it. Don Garlitz later on, after an accident, motor blew up, lost a chunk of his foot. Said, how about we put that thing in the back there, and went to the rear engine, but 200 mile per hour, and that rig right there, 1964. 11 years later, motor's been moved, much more similar to what you kind of see now, a lot closer to it anyway. 50 more miles per hour, 250 mile per hour in 1975 in the quarter mile. 1989, Connie Kalitta, one of the all-time greats. Connie Kalitta, 1989, 290 mile per hour in the 1/4 mile. 1992, 3 years later, gets that last 10 miles per hour. Kenny Bernstein in the Budweiser car, 300 miles per hour. What's next? Well, Brittany Force. She goes 338 miles per hour, just shy of 339 in 2022. The reason that took, 30 years, their difference? Yeah, from 92 to 22. In that meantime, in 2008, Connie Kalitta's son, Scott Kalitta, was killed in an accident at the big end, as they called it, of the racetrack, where the speeds were the highest, they decided right then, a lot of our accidents and issues happen in that last 300 feet, that last fourth of that quarter mile. So what they set was a temporary, moved it back to 1,000 feet. Well, that's been 15 years, and there's no way they're going back to a quarter mile, because at 1,000 foot, they're doing 338 miles per hour. So that leads us back to Mike Salinas this weekend. At the 1/8 mark, which is the same distance that's run at some of the tracks. Ozark Raceway Park runs the 8th mile. At the 1/8, 300.80 miles per hour. So in exactly half the distance that Kenny Bernstein set 300 mile per hour as a new mark in 1992, Mike Salinas did that in an eighth of a mile. Of course, at the 1,000 foot, 300 and whatever it was, he went like three. But they projected, using math, people with big computers and a lot of brains, that if he had gone a full quarter mile at that pace, he would have done 362 miles per hour. Unbelievable. They're never going back to that quarter mile. I wouldn't be surprised if someday 8th mile is as far as they go with this. But 300, just shy of 301 mile per hour in an 8th mile. Unbelievable. NASCAR Cup Series news. Well, this week they are at Talladega. So NASCAR's leaning into this and they're saying, hey, Talladega. Well, you remember from Talladega Nights, Cal Naughton drove the Old Spice car. Ricky Bobby drove the Wonder Bread car. Well, this week, Chase Briscoe and Ryan Preece are going to be driving the car. This will be the Chase Briscoe car as Cal Naughton's, and Ryan Preece will be driving the number 41 Wonder Bread. No big Wonder Bread across the front windshield, but they're going to be doing that this weekend, the Ford Mustangs. The car we really wanted to see, at least I did, was the car that Dad drove in the movie, this Chevelle. Unbelievable. I got to doing a little research on it, looking it up. This is the kind of rabbit holes I go on sometimes late at night. I'm looking at this car, and then I see this one. Now I'm thinking, well, that's a tribute to this car. What's the story on this car? Smokey's, what is this? So I get to looking. This fella right here, Smokey Yunick, born in 1923, died just a couple months after Dale Earnhardt Sr., so it may have been why I didn't hear much about that at that time, but died just a couple weeks shy of his 78th birthday in 2001. 1990 International Motorsports Hall of Fame. He was a two-time NASCAR Mechanic of the Year, had 50-something racers on different teams. It was some of the NASCAR greats. First ever two-time NASCAR champion was a driver for him. Now, where are we going with this? Let's tell you where this goes next. There's another look at that car. You just can't see enough of that. That is so gorgeous. If you've seen the movie Cars, you know Paul Newman, who also was a race car driver, did the voice of the fabulous Hudson Hornet. Well, Herb Thomas, who was named to the NASCAR 75 Greatest Drivers list, drove for Smokey Yunick. So there's your connection. We have Talladega Nights tied to this, tied over here to Smokey, tied to Herb Thomas, tied to fabulous Hudson Hornet. 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon that game. We got Talladega Nights all the way over to Cars. How about that? And the car, I really want to see if they got Old Spice to sponsor a car and Wonder Bread to sponsor a car. I don't know how they didn't get Perrier to sign on to sponsor a car. The Jean Girard car, that would have been great. Maybe get that espresso maker in there and everything. I would have loved that. That would have been outstanding. Special events going on this weekend. Told you, Titans at 10-5 with their World Finals. This is coming up Friday and Saturday from Mocan. Mocan, the Rumble in the Heartland. The Titans at 10-5, the World Finals. Larry Hunt, Al Schoenwetter and the gang putting this event on, sponsored by D&J Components and Marco Automotive. You want to make this event. This is always fantastic. Larry Hunt's a great announcer. Al Schoenwetter does a super job overseeing it, and the two of them together Many years now it's been going on, and every year it's gotten better and better. The Titans of 10-5 World Finals at MoKan. And our new pals, Thunder Valley Sand Drags in Green Valley, Missouri, has the Show Me Fall Nationals this weekend, September 28th, 29th, and 30th. Man, they've got everything from these elongated, four-wheelers. You got the Jeeps, you got the rails, you got full-blown top alcohol, sports competition, Pee Wee Junior, pro comp, side-by-sides, everything. A lot of fun. Thunder Valley Sand Drags Fall Nationals, Show Me Fall Nationals, Green Valley, Missouri, coming up this weekend. Now, birthday's brought to you by Home Sweet Home Realty and Associates. Home Sweet Home Realty and Associates, Hannah O. and Renee Frizzell guide you through the entire process, make it seamless, stress-free. You'll enjoy buying a home. Birthdays today, Jamie Abney, over there at MoKan, Mr. Craig Blanton, Gene Bradley, and from Drag Illustrated, Wes Buck. Happy birthday today. Couple more birthdays from today, J.W. Jeter and Brittany Sweeney. Happy birthday to all of you. I hope you had a great birthday today. Coming up tomorrow, Derek Piercy. On Friday, going to be at Spokes BMX Thursday Night Racing. He's got his new race kit. Just saw a picture of it a few minutes ago, and it looks great. Chris Askew. On Saturday, Angela Myers. And I don't usually put the year on here, the age, but hey, man, this is a big one. We got to share this one, and I'm sure she'll be so thrilled that I did this. Megan Stagner, my sister-in-law. Lordy, Lordy, Megan's 40. Happy birthday this weekend, Megan. On Sunday, Wanda Saylor, Matt Sampietro, and John Stouffer, all drag racers. You may see all of them over there at MoKan. On Monday, Hannah Frazee and Shelby Tarwater. On Tuesday, Mark Glorfield and Angie Pratt. Happy birthday to all of you from Home Sweet Home Realty and Associates and ORP TV. Now here's your weekend race weather forecast brought to you by Down to Earth Lawn and Landscaping. Down to Earth Lawn and Landscaping, 4178-939343. Going to be perfect. Going to be warm. You may even need some sunscreen. So I hope you didn't put the sunscreen packet away, because you're going to need it this weekend. The track's 88 tomorrow, 89 Friday and Saturday, 87 on Sunday. No clouds, just sun, warm weather. Maybe one of those last great weekends that we have before fall kicks in. Get out and enjoy it. Special events brought to you by the Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame. Moto number 5, the 5th annual Missouri Motocross Hall of Fame event, coming up February 10th, 2024 in Springfield, Missouri. This weekend, the season finale on Saturday at 81 Speedway. Championship night Thursday through Saturday. The championship nights, Batesville Motor Speedway. I-44 Riverside, Oklahoma City. This is kart racing. Season finale Saturday night. Lake Ozark has the Wednesday through Saturday Andy Zeller Memorial event. MoKan, Friday, Saturday. We told you about the Titans of 10-5. Going to be great. Titans of 10-5 World Finale Friday and Saturday. Thunder Valley Speedway, the Sand Drags, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the Show Me Nationals. Here we go. Tomorrow night, Batesville, Lake Ozark, and Spokes BMX. On Friday, Batesville, Centerville Super Speedway, Doe Run, Lake Ozark, Lakeside, and North Central Arkansas. Saturday, 81 Speedway, Batesville, Callaway, Lake Ozark, I-35 in Winston, I-44 in Oklahoma City, Salina High Bank, Springfield, Tri-State, and Valley. On Sunday, Salina Speedway has their Karttoberfest. Drag strips, Benton on Saturday with racing. Bonne Terre also Saturday, Centerville Saturday, Sunday. MoKan, Titans of 10-5 right there, Friday, Saturday. Friday, Saturday racing at Ozark, and Thunder Valley Sand Drags, don't forget that one. Thursday, Friday, Saturday in Tulsa Raceway Park, Friday night. NASCAR, Talladega Super Speedway, Craftsman Truck Series, Saturday at noon on FS1. Cup Series is on Sunday, 1 o'clock on NBC. NHRA moves to Worldwide Technology, Madison, Illinois, St. Louis, East St. Louis. Friday through Sunday. Finals are on Sunday, 2 o'clock on FS1. Thank you so much for joining us. If you saw the actual live show earlier, having a little technical difficulties, so we re-recorded it here. Hopefully it looks a little better. Thank you so much for joining us. If you'd like to drop us a note, you can do that at orptvmedia@gmail.com, or you can even send me a text right to Old Stag's phone, 417-872-9854. We'll see you back here Sunday night. We will be live. We'll try to do better. We always try to do better. We'll try to do a lot better this time. Sunday night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, ORP TV Live right here on Facebook. Until then, get out to the racetracks, have a lot of fun, be nice to each other. For ORP TV, I'm Stag. California, I'm Stag, and you're watching ORP TV.
Goodbye. See you next time.
ORP TV. Here for ORP TV, we try to have a lot of fun.